Abby Babcock, senior, middle hitter. And I ran over the new kid's dog.
Emma Honeycutt, senior, outside hitter. And I can't tell my left from my right when I'm driving.
Aisha Calhoun, senior, DS. And I have to do 10 push-ups every time Mr. Kenny hears me say shut up.
Caitlin Cheney, senior, back row, and I haven't broke my thumb since track season.
JADE ROACH, junior, middle hitter, and I've been out the last 2 seasons because of stupid injuries.
Jalen Miller, junior, middle hitter, and oh no, I don't have a fun fact.
Heather SCHEMPER, junior, middle blocker and setter. And when I was in 6th grade, I forgot to put water in my instant mac and cheese, and I made the whole school smell like smoke.
TARYN Sides, junior, all around, and I have a birthmark shaped as a star.
KYLA Kinney, junior, middle, and I love Jesus.
Trinity Gross, junior, I play all around, and the first thing I'm buying for college is a cat.
Taysha Calhoun, sophomore, all around, and I'm taller than my sister.
Cadence CORMAN, sophomore, right side, and I'm actually a twin.
Sophia Ripple, sophomore, setter, and I'm actually a twin.
HARLEY GLYNN, sophomore, right side hitter, and last year my brown truck broke down.
Caitlin Rossi, freshman, DS and libero, and I may or may not be the shortest on the team.
KayLA Jacobs, freshman, setter, and my nickname is Squash.
Emma Shields, freshman, middle hitter, and I'm not that tall.
Carissa Keaton, freshman, setter, and I have daddy's money.
25-13, 25-11. TMP, the number 2 seed team, they won over Russell by the scores of 25-14, 25-14. So both Beloit, the number 1 seed, and the number 2 seed team TMP move on. Beloit ups their record to 30-7 on the year. TMP ups their record to 27-10. In our next matches coming up here shortly after they have some introductions for each team. They introduce the officials, they'll introduce the non-starters, then the starters for everybody. So the matches here will be on the East Court. You'll have the number 4 seeded Norton Blue Jays with a record of 13-17, taking on the number 5 Minneapolis squad with a record of 10-18. On the West Court, it will be the number 3 seeded Phillipsburg team with a record of 24-12, taking on the number 6 seed Ellsworth with a record of 12-22. So that is what we have coming up here shortly. The Phillipsburg will be the home team. Ellsworth will be the visitors on the West Court. On the East Court, it looks like Norton will be the home team and Minneapolis will be the visitors. So we'll try to keep you updated on both these games as they go on. Of course, the winner of the Norton Minneapolis will take on the number 1 seed Beloit. The winner of the Phillipsburg Ellsworth game will take on the number 2 seeded team TMP. So this year is a little different than last year. This year, the winner of Substates will go ahead and go to Hutch. They will play 8 teams down there this year, where last year, because of COVID, this sub-state winner had to go and play the winner from the Western District, Goodland, as TMP won this sub-state, went to Goodland and played. Goodland won that, and then they took only 4 teams down to Hutch. So getting more back to normal this year with 8 teams qualifying for tournament play down at Hutch, which will be pool play based on the seedings once you get to the state tournament.
Number 4, Trinity Gross.
So now they are introducing the non-starters and starters for the Panthers and the Bearcats.
For the Panthers, number 6, CAYDENCE CORMAN.
So the PA announcers going through some of that. We'll try to keep you posted on some of the other scores for the teams in the area going on as Smith Center is the #1 seed in their sub-state. Also, that includes Plainville, Waukene, Hoxie, Hill City, Ellis, Oakley, St. Francis. So that's a kind of a local or an area type of district. This Class 1A D1 at Osborne, looks like you have area teams Osborne and Stockton, Thunder Ridge are all in that sub-state. And then the Class 1 D2 that is being played at Grainfield, Wheatland. Some of the area teams there is basically Logan, Palco, the #3 seed in that sub-state. So we'll try to keep you updated. It's going to be very hard. Sometimes the sub-states are very slow in posting the results. As of right now, the first 2 matches here have been over for a good half hour, maybe going on 40 minutes now, and they still do not have posted Beloit and TMP's victories in our sub-state here. So they are going now to the East Court, and they're introducing the non-starters for both Norton and Minneapolis.
Number 20, Madison Du Bois. Number 22, Haley Brooks.
So after this is completed, we should just be about moments away from the start of the Panthers and the Bearcats. Again, the Panthers coming in with a record of 24-12, Ellsworth 12 and 22. So Panthers coming in the #3 seed, coming off their real good showing last weekend at the MCL. They lost to Smith Center. Smith Center was champion. Phillipsburg actually came in runner-up. TMP was 3rd and Ellis was 4th as the Panthers upset TMP in the round-robin competition at home last weekend.
Thank you for watching PTV Sports. This broadcast is brought to you by these MyPhillipsCountyOnline.com sponsors: First National Bank and Trust, Rogers & Associates Insurance, Coombs Trucking, Dana Grandman at American Family Insurance, Firebolt Ag LLC, and Farmers National Bank. If you'd like to become a My Phillips County online sponsor, contact Robin Sides or Ken Packabeer at Phillipsburg High School, or email news@mykansasonline.com.
In our area, ranching and farming are more than just jobs. They represent family traditions and a way of life. They are an essential part of our community. At First National Bank and Trust, community is what matters most. From agriculture to education, we support those who make our community one to be proud of and a place to call home. First National Bank and Trust, where community matters most.
We're here for you.
Firebolt Ag, located in Phillipsburg and in Norton, is a full-service fertilizer and chemical company that is here to help you increase your yields and profits. Count on Firebolt Ag to provide you professional and friendly service. We also provide cash marketing with our ag consultant and have options for crop insurance as well. Firebolt Ag, farmers helping farmers succeed.
Hi?
We're looking for insurance.
Oh, let's see who's free.
When insurance agents work for only one company, their options are simply limited. But a Trusted Choice independent agent is free to shop many companies for a better deal. Free to do what's right for you.
Let us shop for you. Contact Rogers & Associate to learn more.
Thank you for watching PTV Sports.
It looks like now Kenny will be replaced by Stores, so you have Babcock, Corman, Gross, Stores, Sides, and Honeycutt starting for the Panthers. Honeycutt serve comes across, popped up by the Bearcats, set to the outside, and the ball is hit. Honeycutt is there to pick it up. Now, Side sets it outside to Gross. Gross goes up, has it blocked, stays on the Bearcat side, so it's a point for the Panthers. 1-0. Panthers on top here early in the first set. Serve again by Honeycutt, comes across, not handled, and it's now 2-0 in favor of the Panthers. So the Panthers off to a quick start here. Honeycutt again will go back to serve. Her serve comes across, popped up by Ellsworth. Ball goes set, now it's rolled across. Storrs gets it, side, sets it to Babcock. Babcock hits it down and in, and it's now 3-0 in favor of the Panthers. So Honeycutt once again back to serve. Serve comes across. Pass to the center. Now they set the ball right in the middle. The ball's hit, and it is in. Point for Ellsworth. 3-1. Panthers on top here in set number 1. Same score in the other one, only Minneapolis is ahead of Norton. So Ellsworth back to serve. Serve comes across, Gross pops it up the side, goes outside to Babcock, Babcock goes down cross court, finds the open hole, and it's now 4-1 in favor of the Panthers. So, back to serve for the Panthers, Cheney comes in, Gross sets down, and Cheney will be back to serve. Serve comes across, popped up nicely, bounced forward, and now free to cross. Storrs is there for the Panthers. They set the ball to Babcock. Babcock gets it down and in, and it's 5-1. Panthers on top here early in set number 1. Cheney will continue to serve for the Panthers. Serve comes across, passed up, set right in the middle. Ball is hit. Honeycutt pops it up, side sets it for Corman. Corman tips it across, and we have a net violation called on the Panthers, so the point goes to Ellsworth. It's 5-2. Ellsworth back to serve. Serve comes across. Cheney gets it to side. Side now goes to Babcock. Babcock off the head, and Ellsworth on the attack. Ball's rolled across. Sides pops it up. Honeycutt sets it. Now Corman pops it over. Ellsworth with the ball and attacking. He goes to the outside. Ball's hit and finds the open hole, and it's now 5-3. Panthers lead is now 2 here in set number 1. So Ellsworth back to serve, trailing by 2 to the Panthers. Serve comes across, and Honeycutt can't handle it, and it's now 5-4. Ellsworth pulls back to within 1. So Ellsworth back to serve. Ball served in the net, point for the Panthers, and it's 6-4. Panthers get the break on the servicing. Now, Kenny comes in, Storrs goes back, out, and back to serve will be Corman. Her serve comes across. Popped up nicely by the Bearcats. They set to the near side. Ball's blocked back, and Ellsworth can't run that one down. Point for the Panthers, and it's 7-4. Panthers on top here in set number 1. Again, Corman back serving. Serve comes across and out. First service in for the Panthers. And Ellsworth will be back to serve. Serve comes across. Honeycutt pops it up sides, gets back to Babcock. Babcock hits it hard, popped around and off the rafters, and it's a point for the Panthers. So it's now 8-5. Panthers on top by 3. As now going back to serve for the Panthers will be Babcock. Kenny back in for the Panthers. Babcock serve comes across. They set the ball in the middle. It's rolled across. Storrs is there for the Panthers. Sides. Sets it outside to Honeycutt. Honeycutt attacks. And as a block, it stays on. And Ellsworth side, 9-5. Panthers on top by 4 here in set number 1. Serve again by Babcock is an ace. It's now 10-5. Panthers increase their lead to 5 here in the opening set. Serve again by Babcock. Pass forward, bump right in the middle. Now the ball is hit across. Babcock is there. Sides runs it down. The bump set for Cheney. Cheney hits it across. Picked up in the back row. Pass forward. Now the ball is hit. Popped up by Honeycutt. Now Kenny is there, and the ball is set outside to Honeycutt. Honeycutt flips it over now. Ellsworth sets it to the near side. Ball is hit, and out the back. Not touched by the Panthers, so it's now at 11-5. Panthers on top by 6. A timeout called by Ellsworth. We're back after this timeout. You're listening to Panther Volleyball here on KQMA and the World Wide Web. Welcome back, everyone. We're back here at the 3A Substate in Russell as the Panthers have opened up.
The American dream has changed over the years, but Farmers National Bank has not. This is Jean Ann Wagner. Farmers National Bank has been backing the American dream for over 100 years. Tell us what you'd like to accomplish and we'll work with you to achieve it. As we celebrate 100 years, it's never been about us. It's always been about us.
She gets the signal from the official. Serve comes across. Ball's bumped up, and now will be shot across. Babcock can't handle it, and it's a point for Ellsworth. 11-6, Panthers up by 5 here in set number 1. So now Ellsworth back to serve. Serve comes across. Stores gets a good pass up the sides. Sides goes outside to Honeycutt. Honeycutt hits it out the back. Point for Ellsworth. 11-7. Panthers still up by 4 here in set number 1. Ellsworth with the serve. Cheney passing up the sides. Sides leaves it to Cheney. Cheney hits it hard. Now we have a ball coming in. We have a ball coming in as the ball is hit down and in. And I think they're going to let it stand. Point for the Panthers. 12-7. I think they should have stopped it. Ellsworth coach thought they should have stopped it. So now back to serve for the Panthers will be sides. Anytime a ball comes in the court, even if it's in the back row and nobody's there, I think the officials should stop it. But sides the serve comes across. Ellsworth pops it up. Set goes to the back row and it's hit into the net. And it's now 13-7. Panthers up by 6. Sides will continue to serve for the Panthers. Sides back to serve. Serve comes across. Popped up and now will be shot across. Down it in. Point for Ellsworth. Panthers just kind of looked around like the play was over. Ellsworth made a really nice hustle and a good save. So Ellsworth back to serve now. Serve comes across. Honeycutt gets it to sides. Sides goes outside to Gross. Gross has it partially blocked. Popped up. Now the ball is tipped. And we have a net violation on Gross. Point for the Bearcats. 13-9. Panthers still up by 4. So Ellsworth back serving. Babcock plays it. Touches the net. Should have maybe let that one go. Now it's 13-10. Panthers still lead it by 3 here in set number 1. Panthers build a 5-6 point lead and let Ellsworth come back. Serve comes across. Stores. Gets it to sides. Sides gets it to Honeycutt. Honeycutt doesn't get it over the net. And I don't know why. She just didn't hit the ball hard. Tried the tip, but it didn't get over the net. And now it's 13-11. Panthers' lead has been cut to 2. I want to see the girls aggressive. Serve comes across. And out the back, point for the Panthers. 14-11. So the Panthers get another service there from Ellsworth. And let's see if the Panthers can start rolling here, leading by 3. Stores with the serve. Ball's passed forward nicely. They set the ball to the outside. It's rolled across. Sides is there. Now Corbin sets it outside to Gross. Gross rolls one across. Picked up in the back row and not handled by the front line. And it's now 15-11. Panthers up by 4. Stores will continue to serve for the Panthers. Serve comes across and not handled. Ace serve, 16-11. Oh, the Panthers get the ace serve from Stores. Stores will be back serving once again. Serve comes across, popped up nicely by the Bearcats. They kick it over. Stores is there. Side sets it outside to Gross. Gross tips the ball over, picked up easily by the Bearcats. Now the ball is set in the middle, partially blocked. Stores makes a dive. Side sets it, and Babcock just rolls one across. Now Ellsworth will free the ball back to the Panthers, and it's out of bounds. Point for the Panthers. 17-11. Panthers now up by 6 once again here in set number 1. And Stores continues to serve for the Panthers. Serve, a hard serve, picked up nicely by Ellsworth, set to the near front, hit across, Babcock is there, side sets in the middle to Honeycutt. Honeycutt shoots it across and in. Honeycutt went for the long set serve, push serve over, got it in, and it's now an 18-11 lead. Serve comes across by Stores, popped up. Bump set goes to the middle, and now it will be free across and out. Point for the Panthers. 19-11. Panthers up by 8 here in set number 1. Norton and Minneapolis tied at 14-14. The serve comes across by Stores. Ball set right in the middle and out the back. And it's now a 20-11. Panthers lead by 9. Timeout called by Ellsworth. We're back. After this timeout, you're listening to Panther Volleyball.
Successes. That's the American dream. We're Farmers National Bank in Phillipsburg, Agra, Logan, Kensington, Stockton, and Atwood, member FDIC.
Hello, I'm Gracie Jessup. I'm a senior at Phillipsburg High School, and I'm one of MyPhillipsCountyOnline.com's event managers. We'd like the event calendar on our site to be one calendar you go to find all the happenings that are going on in Phillips County. We plan on putting all Phillips County school events, church events, chamber events, fundraisers, suppers, you name it. We'd like to add it to our event calendar. If you have an event you'd like to add to the calendar, simply go to MyPhillipsCountyOnline.com, click on the events heading, click on Add an Event, fill out all the information about your event, and then click Submit. Once we receive your submission, we'll review it and add it to the site. We look forward to adding your event to our calendar. Thank you.
Now it's a 2-point lead. 16-14 over Minneapolis, so that is a very close contest in that first set. Now, Panther Stores will be back to serve with the Panthers up by 9 here in this first set. The serve comes across, popped up, bumped forward, and now will be rolled across. Sides makes a save. Corman gets it to Honeycutt. Now Gross pops it over. Ellsworth with the ball. They roll it over again. Sides gets it to Corman. Corman goes outside to Gross. Gross hits it hard and out the back. Point for Ellsworth. 20-12. Panthers still leading it by 8. Ellsworth with the serve. Stores pops it up. Now they set the ball to Honeycutt. Honeycutt just rolls one across. Picked up easily by Ellsworth, and now the attack. Sides again, once there again. Corman goes outside to Gross. Gross rolls it down the line, finds the open spot, and it's a point for the Panthers. 21-12. Panthers up again by 9. Serve comes across. Popped up nicely. Now the attack. Partially blocked. Stores makes a dive. Now they set the ball on the Babcock. Babcock caught the block. And Ellsworth can't come up with it. 22-12. Panthers again up by 10. So back to serve is Honeycutt. Honeycutt serve comes across, popped up, shanked around, and now will be free to cross. Gross to sides, outside to Gross. Gross just pops it across, picked up by the Bearcats. Now set goes in the middle, ball's hit hard, popped up by Honeycutt. Now set outside to Gross, and Gross shoots the ball across. Ellsworth with the ball and attacking, ball hit into the net, and it's another point, 23-12. Panthers now lead it by 11. Minneapolis and Norton 18-18 in that first set. Number 4 and number 5 teams taking battle. Honeycutt with the serve. Comes across. Popped up and right in the middle. Now the ball is hit. Partially blocked by the Panthers. Now Sides bumps it up. And Corman gets it across. Ellsworth with the ball and attack. Set in the middle. Ball is partially blocked. Picked up by the Panthers. Now Sides shoots it across. Picked up by the Bearcats. Trying to catch him off guard. Again, the tip comes across. Panthers get it up, and now the ball is blocked, and the Panthers can't quite come up with it on the dig out. 23-13. Panthers leading by 10. Ellsworth will go back to serve. Ellsworth worth the serve, comes across. Storrs pops it up, side, sets it outside to Babcock. Babcock has a block, goes out of bounds. Oh, they call it in. So they call point for Ellsworth, 23-14. Ellsworth continues to serve. Serve comes across. Honeycutt pops it up. Sides now go back to Gross. Gross hits it hard and out the back end. 23-15. Ellsworth scored the last 2 points. Panthers just needing 2 points to end this first set. Get them down, put them away. Now the ball set to side. Sides leaves it for Gross. Gross hits the ball hard, picked up in the back row. Ellsworth sets the ball to the outside. Ball is hit, blocked, stays on Ellsworth's side. Now they set ball in the middle again. It's hit, out, not touched by the Panthers, and it's 24-15. Panthers are at set point here in this first set. Gross goes out, Cheney comes in. Cheney will be back to see if she can get the last point for Phillipsburg. Her serve comes across. Top forward and popped up, hits the bar, hits the wires. And they're gonna replay it off the wires. So Cheney will go back to serve once again. So Cheney will be back to serve for the Panthers. Her serve comes across, it's a good one, popped up now. Ball is gonna be free to cross. Panthers with the ball. Sides, sets it outside to Corman. Corman hits it, ball stays on and comes back on the Panther side. 24-16. Ellsworth has scored the last 4 points here. Now, serve comes across, picked up by the Panthers. Corman sets it outside to Babcock. Babcock sets it for now. Tips across. Saved now. Set over to Babcock. Rolls one across. Picked up. And the ball can't get across. And that's the final point. Panthers win it. First set 25-16 over the Ellsworth Bearcats. In the other match, it's 23.
In our area, ranching and farming are more than just jobs. They represent family traditions and a way of life. They are an essential part of our community. At First National Bank and Trust, community is what matters most. From agriculture to education, we support those who make our community one to be proud of and a place to call home. First National Bank and Trust, where community matters most.
We're here for you.
Firebolt Ag, located in Phillipsburg and in Norton, is a full-service fertilizer and chemical company that is here to help you increase your yields and profits. Count on Firebolt Ag to provide you professional and friendly service. We also provide cash marketing with our ag consultant and have options for crop insurance as well. Firebolt Ag, farmers helping farmers succeed.
Hi.
We're looking for insurance.
Let's see who's free.
When insurance agents work for only one company, their options are simply limited. But a trusted choice independent agent is free to shop many companies for a better deal. Free to do what's right for you.
Let us shop for you. Contact Rogers & Associate to learn more.
In our area, ranching and farming are more than just jobs. They represent family traditions and a way of life. They are an essential part of our community.
I'm Gracie Jessup. I'm a senior at Phillipsburg High School, and I'm one of MyPhillipsCountyOnline.com's event managers. We'd like the event calendar on our site to be one calendar you go to find all the happenings that are going on in Phillips County. We plan on putting all Phillips County school events, church events, chamber events, fundraisers, suppers, you name it. We'd like to add it to our event calendar. If you have an event you'd like to add to the calendar, simply go to myphillipscountyonline.com, click on the events heading, click on add an event, fill out all the information about your event, and then click submit. Once we receive your submission, we'll review it and add it to the site. We look forward to adding your event to our calendar. Thank you.
Minneapolis beats Norton in the first set 25-22. So both courts now have one set in the books, and we will be ready for set number 2 as Ellsworth will be back to serve to start this second set. Serve comes across and out. Point for the Panthers. So the Panthers start out 1-0 here in set number 1. Ellsworth played a lot better the longer that set went. So Panthers need to really play well here. Now the bump set by Ellsworth, and it comes up. Corman tips it over. Ellsworth on the attack. Bearcats dump it over, and Panthers will free it across. Nice save by Stores. Now Ellsworth sets the ball, has the ball hit, popped up by the Panthers again, and now Babcock shoots it across. Ellsworth on the attack. Again, they set the ball to the outside, rolled across. 2 hits called on the Bearcats, 2-0. Panthers on top here in set number 2. Served by Honeycutt, comes across, pass forward nicely. They set the ball right in the middle. Ball is partially blocked. Stays on the Panther side, and it's now 2-1. Panthers with the 1-point lead here in set number 2. So serve comes across. Stores gets it to Sides bumps it up, and now Gross attacks it. Picked up in the back row by the Bearcats. Now set again to the middle, partially tipped over, and it stays on the Panther side, and we're all tied up 2-2. So Bearcats taking a little bit off their attacks now, and the Panthers are starting to get a little bit of a block, but now the ball comes across. Sides sets it outside to Babcock. Babcock hits it in the net. Point for Ellsworth, and right now Ellsworth has their first lead of the match here at 3-2. So the Bearcats getting more confidence. Serve comes across. Honeycutt gets it to Sides. Sides goes outside to Babcock. Babcock hammers this one down. Point for the Panthers. 3-3. Panthers tie it back up here in set number 2. Now Gross goes out. Cheney comes in. Cheney will be back to serve for the Panthers. Serve comes across. Hopped up. And now will be free to cross. Honeycutt is there for the Panthers. Sides goes outside to Corman. Corman hits across court and in. Point for the Panthers. 4-3. Panthers with the 1-point lead here in set number 2. Cheney will continue to serve for the Panthers. Cheney's serve comes across, popped up, set down, and now ball hit in, tipped up. Sides is there. Now ball goes over, hit across. Stores is there for the Panthers. Now Babcock sets it for Corman. Corman shoots it down and in. Point for the Panthers, and it's 5-3. Panthers with a 2-point lead here in set number 2. Cheney continues to serve for the Panthers. Now the ball is hit and not handled. Point for the Panthers, 6-3. So the Panthers open up a small 3-point lead here in set number 2. Norton also with the 3-point lead at 4-1. Cheney serve again, short, coming up nicely, bumped up, and now the attack is hit across. Cheney picks it up, set the ball to Babcock. Babcock just slaps it across, picked up by the Bearcats, and rolled across. Stores makes a diving set. Cheney sets it outside to Corman. Corman off the block, picked up by the Panthers. Now set right back to Corman. Corman hits it this time and hits it out, and we have a net violation called on Ellsworth. Point for the Panthers. 7-3. Panthers with a 4-point lead. Again, Cheney with the serve. Nice serve, picked up and bounces around, and Ellsworth can't handle it off the rafters. And it's now at 8-3. Panthers leading by 5 here in set number 2. Norton has opened up a 6-1 lead on that one. Now Ellsworth sets the ball to the outside. Ball is partially tipped. Honeycutt is there for the Panthers. Sets the ball, and Cheney with the shoot across. Ellsworth sets it right in the middle. Panthers go up. Honeycutt pops it back up. Now they set the ball to Babcock. Babcock gets it hard, picked up in the back row. Now the ball goes to the outside and shot across. Babcock to sides to Honeycutt. Honeycutt hits it hard and in. Oh, they say out. Out the back, point for Ellsworth. 8-4, Panthers still leading it by 4 here in set number 2. Serve comes across. Honeycutt gets it. Now the set goes way off and trying to get the quick hit. The set goes over the head of Babcock. And it's now 8-5. Serve comes across. Honeycutt gets it to sides. Sides goes back outside to Babcock. Babcock just rolls one across, picked up in the back row. Now the set goes in the middle. Ball's rolled across and in the open hole. Again, the Panthers too far back. 8-6. Ellsworth back to within 2 here in set number 2. Ellsworth with the serve. Cheney shanks it up and into the net. Panthers can't dig it out. 8-7. So the Bearcats close the gap after a 5-point deficit. Now they've cut it back to 1. Serve comes across. Honeycutt gets it to Babcock. Babcock has a block, picked up in the back row. Now this ball's set. Ball's blocked by Babcock. And it falls on the Panther side. And we're all tied up 8-8. So the Panthers not playing aggressively here in set number 2. They need to turn it back up again. 8-8. Serve comes across. Honeycutt to sides. Outside to Babcock. Babcock this time finds a rhythm and slams it to the ground. 9-8. Panthers back up by 1. So Stores goes out. Kenny comes in. And CORMAN will be back to serve.
It's changed over the years, but Farmers National Bank has not.
A little breathing room. CORMAN with the serve. Comes across. Popped up. Popped back across. And now free to cross. CORMAN to sides. Back to Babcock. Babcock goes cross court, picked up in the back row. Now the ball set to near and will be free to cross. Honeycutt to sides. Sides back to Honeycutt and Honeycutt hits it into the net. 9-9. All tied up here in set number 2. So Ellsworth hanging around here. Serve comes across. Honeycutt pops it up. Now they set it outside to Kenny. Kenny hits it off the block. Picked up and now set to the near side. Ball's blocked right back as Babcock. And then get the ball. And it's a point for the Panthers. And it's now 10-9. Panthers back up by 1. So back to serve will be Babcock for the Panthers. Their serve comes across. Popped up nicely. Now the ball is attacked from the back row. Stores is there. Gets it to sides. Sides goes outside to Honeycutt. Honeycutt shoots across, picked up, and will be saved. Honeycutt now to sides. Sides to Kenny. Kenny shoots it one softly over the net, and it's a point, 11-9. Panthers now with a slim 2-point lead here. The serve by Babcock comes across, popped up nicely, and nobody gets the second hit. Easy point for the Panthers. 12-9. Panthers up by 3. Babcock continues to serve. Her serve comes across, popped up. Now they set the ball right in the middle, and the center kind of got in the attacker's way. And it's another point for the Panthers. 13-9. Now, timeout called by Ellsworth. We're back after this timeout. You're listening to Panther Volleyball here on KQMA and the World Wide Web.
Thank you for watching PTV Sports. This broadcast is brought to you by these MyPhillipsCountyOnline.com sponsors: First National Bank and Trust, Rogers & Associates Insurance, Coombs Trucking, Dana Grandman at American Family Insurance, Firebolt Ag LLC, and Farmers National Bank. If you'd like to become a My Phillips County online sponsor, contact Robin Sides or Ken Pockabeer at Phillipsburg High School, or email news@mykansasonline.com.
As the Panthers have opened up a small 4-point lead here in the second set, as the Panthers try to win it in 2 here. as the Bearcats now back out on the court. Now the Panthers have come back out. In the other match, Norton leads at 11-8 as Minneapolis won the first set, so Norton's got to win this one. And now, back to action as Babcock will continue to serve for the Panthers. Serve comes across, and it's an ace. 14-9. Panthers now with a 5-point lead here in set number 2. Panthers won the first one, 25-16. Babcock again to serve. Ball comes across, popped up, and dunked across. Storrs gets it to side. Sides goes to Kenny. Over to Honeycutt. Honeycutt drills it to the back line. Point for the Panthers, and it's 15-9. Panthers now open up a 6-point lead. Babcock continues to serve and serves it out. Point for Ellsworth. That's the first service error for the Panthers here in this second set. Ellsworth will be back to serve. Serve catches the net. Point for the Panthers. So Ellsworth gives the point right back to the Panthers. Now sides will go back to serve. Panthers leading 16-10. Minneapolis and Norton all tied up at 11-11. So Minneapolis coming back to that one to tie it back up. Panthers with a 6-point lead here, 16-10. Sides with the serve. Serve comes across, pop forward. They set the ball in the middle. Ball's hit, and Storrs can't come up with it. Point for Ellsworth. 16-11. Panthers up by 5. Ellsworth with the long serve. Honeycutt pops it up the side. Sides goes outside to Gross. Gross sets it down the line and in. Point for the Panthers. 17-11. Panthers again with that 6-point lead here in set number 2. So back to serve. Storrs with the serve comes across. Popped up and mishandled on the second hit. And it's now at 18-11. Panthers up by 7 here in set number 2. Storrs will continue to serve for Phillipsburg. Serve comes across. Picked up. Set to the near far outside. Ball's blocked. And it's in as CORMAN and Honeycutt get the block. 19-11. Panthers now open up an 8-point lead here in set number 2. Serve again by Storrs comes across. Ball's passed right to the middle. Ball's blocked. Back on Ellsworth's side. Now Sides gets it. CORMAN attacks on the second hit. And now they dig it across. Storrs is there for the Panthers. Sides goes outside to Gross. Gross gets it picked up in the back row. Now Ellsworth to the far side and the ball is tipped. Picked up by the Panthers. Babcock. Now Storrs gets it across. And Ellsworth sets it right in the middle. Ball is hit softly. Storrs pops it up. Now Babcock rolls one across, picked up by the Bearcats. They set the ball to the outside, tipped across, and out. Point for the Panthers. 20-11. Panthers have now scored the last 4 points to take a 9-point lead here in set number 2. Serve again by Storrs is a bullet. Picked up, bumped forward, and now free to cross. Honeycutt has to dive for it, and the Panthers don't react on it. Point for the Bearcats. 20-12, Panthers up by 8 here in set number 2. So Ellsworth back serving. Serve comes across. Storrs gets it to Sides. Sides sets it up, and now CORMAN just has to free it across. Ellsworth with the ball right in the middle. Ball's hit hard and out the back. Point for the Panthers. 21-12. Panthers up again by 9, and Ellsworth wants a timeout. We're back. After this timeout, you're listening to Panther Volleyball here on KQMA and the World Wide Web.
I'm Wagner. Farmers National Bank has been backing the American dream for over 100 years. Tell us what you'd like to accomplish, and we'll work with you to achieve it. As we celebrate 100 years, it's never been about us. It's always been about our customers and their successes. That's the American dream. We're Farmers National Bank in Phillipsburg, Agra, Logan, Kensington, Stockton, and Atwood, member FDIC. The American dream has changed over the
I'm
years.
Gracie Jessup. I'm a senior at Phillipsburg High School, and I'm one of MyPhillipsCountyOnline.com's event
Welcome back,
managers.
everyone. We're back
We'd
here
like
at Russell, the
event calendar on
site
our
of the
site to be one
3A
calendar you go to
sub-state
to
here in
find all the
Russell.
happenings.
Panthers won the first set over Ellsworth, 25-16. They lead the second set 21-12, trying to close out the Bearcats in 2 straight sets. On the other court, Minneapolis has come all the way back and taken a 16-14 lead. They won the first one, 25-22, so Norton, the 4th seed, in a real battle with Minneapolis. Now Honeycutt with the serve, popped up, bump forward, and will be free to cross. Gross gets it to sides, right back to Gross. Gross attacks, and it catches the line. They say point, 22-12. So Gross gets the kill. Honeycutt again will be back to serve. Serve comes across, and low serve popped up nicely by Ellsworth. Now they roll across sides. Gets it to Corman. Corman sets the ball outside to Gross. Gross has it blocked, picked up by the Panthers, and now Honeycutt. They call the Panthers going under the net. Point for Ellsworth. 22-13. Panthers trying to get it. Step back a little bit. Sorry, just so I can see the scoreboard. So Ellsworth back to serve. Serve comes across, picked up by the Panthers. Now Gross sets it up, and Honeycutt attacks from the back row. Bearcats pop it up nicely and tipped across, and doesn't get over. Point for the Panthers, and it's 23-13. Panthers up by 10. Now Gross goes out. Cheney will come in, and Cheney will be back to serve for the Panthers. Minneapolis and Norton doing a great job. 17-16. Minneapolis up by 1. Now Cheney back to serve. Serve comes across. Popped up by Ellsworth. Set to the near side. Ball's hit hard. Popped up by Cheney. And nobody reacts. Point for the Bearcats. 23-14. Panthers still up by 9. Ellsworth will go back to serve. Gets the signal from the official. Serve comes across. Panthers pop it up. Now they set the ball to Babcock. Babcock goes cross court and finds an open hole. 24-14. Panthers are now at set and match point. Storrs goes out. Kenny comes in. And Corman will be back to serve for the Panthers. Corman serve comes in the net. Point for Ellsworth. 24-15. A second service error for the Panthers here in this set. So Storrs comes right back in as Corman sets down. So Ellsworth back serving. Serve comes a high floater. Honeycutt gets it to sides. Sides pops it up, and now Babcock shoots it across. Ellsworth with the ball, and they shoot the ball across. Storrs is there for the Panthers. Now they set to Babcock. Babcock gets it down and in, and that's the match. Panthers win in 2 straight sets by the scores of 25-16, 25-15. The Panthers will advance. They will take on TMP in the first semifinals here. So the Panthers win in 2 straight sets, 25-16.
Thank you for watching PTV Sports. This broadcast is brought to you by these MyPhillipsCountyOnline.com sponsors: First National Bank and Trust, Rogers & Associates Insurance, Coombs Trucking, Dana Grandman at American Family Insurance, Firebolt Ag LLC, and Farmers National Bank.